Hi, I'm Wendy, and I am 53. I have had gray hair for a long time. Started getting gray hair, or noticing it, my senior year in high school. Um, you know, and when I noticed it, there were a lot right here. I'd say probably, a good salt and pepper sprinkling right through there. And I didn't really think much of it. The first time I dyed my hair, I don't think I did it to really necessarily cover the gray. So I experimented with, more of a reddish tint to my hair, kind of like now. More than anything, and then it would just grow out, and then at some point I felt the need to color it to camouflage the gray. So I did that for a good 20 years, and the first time I went completely natural was when I was 40, and boy, it was hard. So, you have the little skunk stripe coming down, and I would wear my hair kind of long, maybe not as long as it is now, but after my roots grew out a good amount, I decided to just have it all cut off. So I went to the salon and said, just cut all the color off of my hair. And I didn't watch, and I was perfect. I thought I had planned and was not going to be too shocked by what was there. Of course, I hadn't seen my hair in at least 20 years, so in a natural state. So I didn't watch the whole time, and at the end, she turned me around, and I remember I almost wanted to cry because I was 40, and I turned around and I saw my Aunt Shirley, who was well in her 70s at that point. So, we associate gray hair with old age. I mean, it's just what we do, and in my mind, that's where it went. Now, I did stay natural for about a year. Then I started using a rinse on my hair that just kind of stuck to the gray hairs and kind of toned it down a bit, so more or less looked like brown highlights. And that was okay. And then finally, I was tired of what I felt like looking older than I was, so I went back to coloring. Again, I'm 53 now, so I've been coloring it for about 12 years, I'll say, since that point. But I'm tired of it. I mean, I was tired of it then, but I truly am tired of it now. Having dark hair with gray roots is hard. So, where typically people can go a month, at 2-week point, my hair starts looking bad. At 3 weeks, it looks disgusting, in my opinion. So it is. I'm not going to color my hair every 2 weeks, and 3 weeks I think is too much. So at some point you just get frustrated, and I'm there. I've done it for long enough. I've given to the beauty industry, the hair color, for more than 30 years, and I've just had enough. I think one of the things that finally helped me to decide to take this step, I was working with a lady, who was about my age, a little bit older I think, and she had, like me, longer, naturally curly, but completely natural gray hair, and I really liked her hair, and I thought, that doesn't make her look older. I think by, what we typically think of, you see somebody with gray hair and then they're old, but I thought it was gorgeous, and so I thought, you know what, I can do this. It'll be hard, Of course, the hard part is getting past the root grow out. This time, I don't know if I'll make it or not, but this time I plan to leave my hair long and not cut it off to get rid of the color and the skunk stripe. I don't know if I'll make it because I'm doing this before. That was the hard part. You know, just seeing that growth grow down and the dark hair below it. Plus, you know, you feel a little bit on display because you can just feel people looking at your hair going, you know, my God, that lady needs to see a hairdresser. You can just feel that, and maybe that's an internal thought, but that's what I felt before, which is what helped me to make the decision to cut my hair. But this time I will try to let it grow out. I'm documenting with photos. I think this is the 5th day since I've colored my hair. Usually I go a light brown, but this time I went with a red tint just because I'm in Europe and color seems to be their thing, and I thought, why not do this last one with the bang? It may make growing it out that much harder, but oh well, it's going to be hard anyway. Why not? The person who'll have to live with this along with me will be my husband. He's been coloring his hair, so he's bought he's bit the apple too, of thinking, you know, I need to have, we as people need to cover up the gray hair. So it may be an interesting ride for him as well, experiencing, you know, seeing me, what he thinks is looking a lot older than him. Maybe he'll also make the change with me. I doubt it, but anyway, I'm going to take you along with this on this ride. It may be hard at times. I have a feeling it probably will be, but I'm going to try some different things too, like, you know, maybe scarves and that kind of thing for days where it just really gets hard. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, thanks for joining me.